Hey everybody, this is a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, and today we are going to go ahead and play some RBI Baseball. A bit of a tribute to the recently deceased Tommy Lasorda, a giant in professional baseball, certainly a larger-than-life person, and I gotta admit, I've been a lifelong Pittsburgh Pirates fan, but you always loved Tommy Lasorda, certainly one of my favorites growing up. We are playing the 1970s mod of RBI Baseball. I am going to go ahead and take the Dodgers, and for the computer team, let's put them up against a bit of a challenge here. The 70s, yeah, let's throw them against the Orioles. Okay, so we have our choice between Hooten, Tommy John, Huff, and Sosa. Now let's throw Tommy John. First up, we got Davey Lopes. Shot it to the gap and already starting off the game well with a double. Russell's up to bat with Lopes on second, nobody out yet. Now I'm in the hole 0-2 with the runner on second now. Just staying alive, hoping for a decent pitch here. Okay, we could work with that. Shot to left field. Just make it in under the tag, and we end up advancing to second on the throw home. So 1-0, runner on second, nobody out. It's about as good as you could hope for there. Smith at the plate, and again we're down 0-2 because I don't know how to take pitches and was contact averse thus far in the at-bat. This one's going to go out of play, just barely out of play. Staying alive here, still 0-2. And we keep fouling them off. Okay, ground out back to the pitcher, but that'll advance the runner to third. So runner on third, one out, and Ron Say is up. Say drills it to left. He is out, and there is no way they are stopping us. We're up 2-0 at the end of the first. Well, with 2 outs in the first, we're still not through. Baker at the plate. A little one-hopper to shortstop. That'll end the inning. Okay, so not too bad right away. We got 2 runs in. Pitching to Buford here. Tommy John, again, an all-time great pitcher, of course, now known more for the surgery that bears his name. Gun Buford out just before he got to the bag. Here comes Blair. I forgot the second baseman's sort of tracked. So he gave up a single there. Powell comes up with a runner on first and 1 out. Gonna just keep trying to nibble at that outside corner, not working out. Okay, so we got a full count, runner on first. Got the strikeout, clutch pitch there, and our reward for that is having to pitch to Frank Robinson. Right down the line, and God, I hate that. It's a home run, but it went through the fence. Just a little physics quirk there in the game, and just like that, we're tied at 2. Now we got Brooks Robinson up. Skirts it just past the second baseman, right into the gap. And that's a double. Hell of a throw in there. Okay, so I mercifully get out of that, strand a runner on second, but we're tied at 2. Steve Garvey at the plate. Drills it again between the shortstop and third baseman, and we have a leadoff single to start the inning. Yeager up to bat. Garvey's going to make it to third comfortably here. Yeager held it first by a strong throw. We're going to steal. Well, we're going to attempt to steal. Monday puts it on the ground, one hop back to the pitcher, who's more concerned about stopping any runs from scoring. Springs Tommy John up with the bases loaded. Tempted to pinch hit here, but we're going to hold off on that because there aren't a ton of pitchers in this. So we take one out there. Brings Lopes back up, and worst case scenario, he grounds back to the pitcher, and that's an inning-ending double play. So we had the bases loaded with nobody out and scored no runs. Get a grounder back to the pitcher to start the bottom of the second. Just doing my best to work the corners a bit better this time. Man, that second baseman is killing me. Okay, runner on second, one out, pitcher's up. What the? Wow. Okay, so they got second and third, one out. Gotta pull it together, get Buford here. Got him on the fly out. And we double him up. We get the runner tagging from third home. So we get a miracle double play to get out of the second as well. All things equal, I suppose. Russell up to start the third. Soft hit deep to the shortstop, and Russell has just enough time to get to the bag. Lead off infield single. Steal second. Smith puts a charge into that one. I do believe it's going to clear the fence. Yep, we got ourselves a home run, back up 4-2 here in the third inning. Get our nice little fireworks show there. Say comes up, drills one to left. That's going to be a solid single, not much more. Here comes Baker. Yeah, that one was getting a little too close for comfort. Don't think Ronsay is going to be stealing second for us. No. I'm going to keep going for the hit and run just because that's what I always do in this game. It's just not going to be very successful, especially if I can't put the ball in play. That would be the hit part of hit and run. Well, I struck out like a doof. One out, Garvey at the plate. There's some contact. It's going to be another double play, though, and that's going to end the top half of the third. We did get the lead back, though. Come up against Blair. Sharp single by him. Bring up Powell. That one just sneaks fair. That's going to score a run. Score a run, but we get Powell at second. So Frank Robinson's up, one out, down 4-3. Definitely not going to stick to just the outside corner for him. Strike him out this time. Get a little bit of revenge for that homer. And just as soon as I say that, Brooks Robinson takes us deep to tie the game back at 4. So yeah, pretty evenly matched game thus far. Certainly not a pitcher's contest. Four all through 3. Yeager laces it down, and hey, that time I lucked out with the old transparent fence there. Shot it right through there at the foul line, and a home run for me. So up 5-4. Let's see if we can get another run through this inning and extend the lead a bit. Double's gonna help us out there. Keep forgetting you can't bunt on this one with the select button. Gotta do the old half swing bunt. Or I could just strike out on 3 pitches. Davey Lopes up to the plate, grounds out to the pitcher, but it advances the runner. Russell up, runner on third and 2 outs. Hey, that one skirts through just past the third baseman. We do score that 6th run and wind up with a double. So you could see the pitcher's starting to tire a bit. The throws are coming in a little slower, a little softer. It's going to give us the chance to hit it with a bit more authority and not have to gas as much. Seven to 4 now, runner on second. Wow. Way ahead of that one, wasn't I? Need to slow down. There we go. Decided not to do the hit and run, just focus on swinging away. And it paid off, RBI double. All of a sudden we're up 8 to 4. Wow. Put a charge in that one, well foul, but that's going to be carrying through. 0-2, time to stop messing around, just get the ball in play. Okay, foul down the first baseline. Struck me out. Okay, so through 4 innings, we're up 8 to 4. We got a bit of a cushion now. Not even going to try and make a play on that one. Just give up the single and hope to double up Bellinger. Well, the good news is the second baseman finally responded, but that's going to be an error and put runners at the corners with nobody out. So they're pinch hitting in the pitcher's spot here, which means we have to face a fresh arm next inning. Even worse, he hits a high fly ball out of the park, and no lead is safe in RBI baseball, folks. Just that quick, it's 8 to 7. Might be time to call it a night on Tommy John while we're at it. Oh, let's see if he can rebound. That one's staying in the park. So that's 1 out. Blair's up. That's 2 strikes on him. And we get the strikeout. That was a mercy strikeout there. Ugly pitch, but the computer was nice enough to take a hack at it. Okay, and this one they send sky high, but not quite the distance they were looking for. So we get out of the inning, 8 to 7. Definitely going to be pinch hitting for John if we get to the 9 spot. First we got to get past Jim Palmer. We got Steve Garvey on the plate. Garvey does his part. Puts it past second base there and gets into second. Reducing the chances for a double play here. Yeager up. Hits to the exact same hole just past the second baseman there. That's going to bring in a run. Nine to 7. Just retreat back to second. Not try and get a little greedy there. Monday is up. And you know what? Hitting just past the second baseman's worked so well. Let's do it 3 times in a row. So not the welcome to the game that Jim Palmer would have probably liked, but now we got a runner on third, nobody out. We will pinch hit for Tommy John. Let's go ahead and choose Oates. Keep the righty-lefty matchup here. This one's in the air. It's to center. Back to the fence. Center fielder pulls it in for the out, but more than enough distance to score the runner from third. We're back up 4 runs. We're back up 11 to 7. Here comes Lopes. Flies out himself to right field, so that's 2 gone. Russell at the plate. And this one's got a little more elevation than I would have liked, and the center fielder gets under it to end the inning. Oh, let's throw Hooten. Why not? Got Frank Robinson up again. Gets it just inside the right field foul line. And Frank Robinson leads off with a double. Now here comes Brooks Robinson. After each one of them homers off of us, we get a Robinson's double play. Frank and Brooks both out on that one. And a fly out to center ends the inning. Lo and behold, we maintained a multiple run lead. Smith up to the plate, grounds out to second to start the sixth. Bringing up Ron Say, who hits a hard foul ball. Follows that up with a liner just out of reach of the third baseman. That's going to be a comfortable single. Runner on first, one out. Baker at the plate. Swing and a miss at strike one. Runner moves to second. Strike two. Baker's in the hole 0-2 with a runner on second and one out. He gets doubled up. Second baseman was able to track down that line drive, and the runner was unawares already past the play. Poor base running on my part there. So we get to the bottom of the sixth. Strike out there for the first out. Here comes Bellinger. Soft grounder to short, and he beats out the throw. So infield single for him, bringing up Palmer. Clubs the hell out of that ball because apparently Baltimore's pitchers are ungodly. He gets a single to left. I mean, Palmer's putting more stank on his hits than Buford at this point. Kinda crazy. Got Blair up with 2 on and 2 out. And we strike him out to get out of the sixth. Moving to the seventh now, Garvey at the plate. Guess we batted around last time. Well, Garvey's going to go 2 for 2 off Palmer. That one's just under the lights. Hit it clean out of the park there. No cheap homer there, and we're up to a 5-run lead, 12-7. Yeager at the plate now. Swings and misses at the first couple. Fastball coming in, tries to lob it over the second baseman, but the second baseman tracks it down, so that's 1 out. Monday at the plate. Routine 2-hopper to Brooks Robinson there at third. Hooten with 2 out. Gonna try and hit as hard as an Orioles pitcher. That's a sentence for you. Well, he's certainly doing his best seeing a bunch of pitches from Palmer, but eventually does strike out. So that's the 7th inning stretch. We're sitting with Los Angeles 12, Baltimore 7. Powell at the plate against Hooten. Get a strikeout for out number 1. Frank Robinson up. Grounds out to the first baseman, so that's 2 away, bringing up Brooks Robinson, who grounds out to the second baseman unassisted. So 12-7 here, heading to the top of the 8th. Watt in to pitch for the Orioles now. Forces a ground out to short for the first out. Here comes Russell to bat. Foul ball, strike 1. And that one's going to get through the gap. Not too much speed on it, so we're probably going to get a double here. Well, throw behind the runner to second base allows me to advance to third. Russell with a quick fly out to left field, just enough time to tag up and score on the sacrifice though. So 13-7, Ron Say at the plate. Hits a liner the whole way to the wall. Doesn't do much good though, just a single. Foul ball, strike one to Baker. Baker fouls off another. 0-2, 2 outs. 3 straight foul balls for him. And Baker strikes out, ending the top of the 8th with the score Los Angeles 13 and Baltimore 7. Grounder to the shortstop for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. This is more than likely going to be it for Hooten, as I could see his pitches are getting a little sluggish as well, and the last thing we want is a 9th inning comeback here. Got a pinch hitter for Baltimore. And the pinch hit works out. Little one-hop single. Now they're going to pinch hit for Watt. Bringing Salmon up to the plate. Strike one, strike two. Hey, Hooten's still at a little bit of gas left. Strikes out Salmon down the 8th. Here comes Steve Garvey. Having a great day at the plate is Garvey. Here at the top of the 9th. And he'll add to that. I believe he's hit off every pitcher the Orioles have brought in. Yeager with a high pop-up and foul ground. Maybe room for a play by the first baseman, but it just skirts away and out of play. Strikeout on 3 pitches, bringing up Monday. Soft grounder to third, and not quite enough time for the double play, so that's 2 outs. Forgot to pinch hit for Hooten, so he ends up getting a soft pop out to first base. We're still going to go ahead and replace him though. Let's bring in Sosa. Have him pitch to Buford. Get a weak grounder to second for the first out. Blair is up. I almost never throw inside on that first pitch against the computer. Had him stymied a little, and just barely keeps him in the park on the second one. They saw me going back to the outside there. Here comes Powell, and yep, that one's not staying in the yard. That one's not staying in the county. May have jinxed myself about that 9th inning rally. All of a sudden it's a 13-9 game and we're staring at Frank Robinson. Robinson puts a charge into it, but it's going to stay in the park and it's going to be caught by the right fielder. So 2 outs now as Brooks Robinson comes to the plate. Fouls the first pitch out of play. Behind on the second. Let's see if we can gas him. Nope. Caught up to that. But it's a routine grounder to the third baseman, and that's the game. Dodgers 13, Orioles 9. So that's going to do it for that. This has been a playthrough, and there, as you see, my favorite little quirk about this mod, it never gets the Tengen Sports News right. You've got St. Louis wins as the headline for a game between the Dodgers and the Orioles. But, in fact, we did prevail as the Dodgers. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming, thanking you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next.